Congratulations on a great performance in a great movie. Well
Nice
done.
one.
Can you tell us first of all about the actual circumstances of when you found out you were cast in the film?
Yeah, it was a while after I'd done the audition. I can remember being out partying one weekend, and I got the call, and I had to keep it quiet. That was one thing the agent said. Big gang of them on the phone. Keep it quiet. Don't let anyone know. I'm looking in at all the lads there, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to tell them. I just went home then. Instead of going on getting a high from that, I went on I don't know, I just snapped out. Like, I was like, oof. I just had to go home and
I suppose it was a lot to digest
Yeah, it
to work
was,
with
yeah.
such a great filmmaker.
That's it.
And when you got on set then the first day, what was that like? Because I'm sure this was a different scale to anything you'd worked on before.
Yeah, I mean, Chris has that skill, doesn't he, of making it feel like it's not. Like, I think all the good ones do as well. Like, they make you feel like you're not in the presence of geniuses, or he's apart from the Spitfires and that was all very surreal. Like, that was madness. I had to take a second for that, to go, Jesus, Spitfires and battleships and and explosions and yeah. Exciting though.
Yeah, and we all felt like that as well when we saw it on screen. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard he's a very immersive director to work with as an actor, that he really wants you to experience the character and the life of the character.
Yeah.
Was there a bit of boat handling involved and a bit of rehearsal involved for that?
No rehearsals. I mean, it was more about talking about the character and stuff, and he let you he trusts you a lot, He lets you have room to, like, stay to it, but, like, kind of just roam about in that character. And, like, because this movie is all about just being present, and, there's no introduction, there's no backstory where he comes from. It's literally just on, decision. It's everything is, it's on a time, it's on a, you know what I mean? So there was none of that, the backstory, and that was left down to us, and we weren't told, like, these are your points to, he left it all down to us to kind of come up with and stuff. So.
Mm. And did you spend a lot of time at sea, of course?
Yeah.
Did that come naturally to you, or did you have to get used to it? Because I've been out that part of the world, and those are high tides.
I mean, the most hard part was waiting around. The planes and the boats. That was all you pay for. That stuff usually. You pay to see that stuff, and that was fun. That was just unreal. Like, but the hard part was waiting around. There was no phones, no chairs on set. They always want you on your toes, and it kind of felt like you were back in them times as well. And there was not really technology around, no monitors, nothing like that. Yeah.
That's quite interesting, and that was a deliberate decision on his part.
I think he works like that.
Yeah.
I think he works with no monitors, and he has a little thing here, and he's here with you as well when you're doing the scene, like, and then he'll just keep checking, and yeah, I don't know whether that's deliberate for that movie, no monitors, but it definitely helped.
And what people mightn't realise as well, of course, is that this was shot in a lot of the locations where real events took place.
Yeah.
What was that like for you as a young actor, and how aware of you were you of the story of Dunkirk?
Of Dunkirk, I wasn't aware of it, to be honest. I was naive to it, like the character, I stayed that way as well. He gave us a book to read, and he didn't tell us to go read this and go what, but like, he did give us a book to read, and I didn't read it because I wanted to stay naive and keep that, I don't know anything about it. And in school I didn't learn about Dunkirk, so yeah, I think that played to my advantage. Yeah.
You were working with another very talented Irishman on set, of course.
Killian.
Yeah, what was it like to have him there? Was it nice
Killian's
to have
a
somebody else
legend.
from home?
Yeah, Killian's a legend. That's all I can say. He's like, Killian and Colin, and these are lads I looked up to growing up. I looked up to these lads growing up on screen, and I always wanted to, like, when I seen them doing it and I was getting into the acting, I was like, I want to do what they're doing. Like, when that Shakes the Barley and Tigerland, and these things are so getting to work with Colin last year and Killian, You know what I mean? It was just, yeah, and he looks out for you, Cillian. You know, he really does look out for his younger actors, and sure, he's only a young fella himself, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah.
Finally, I suppose I'd like to talk to you about a filmmaker I'm a big fan of, Bart Layton.
Bart Layton, yeah.
What a doc The Imposter was, and I'm really excited to see you working on it's American Animals.
American Animals, yeah.
Can you tell us anything about that?
Yeah. American Animals, based on a true story of 4 lads from Kentucky. You know, the biggest attempted heist in the history, like of heists. Like they, he's got. I can't really say much on that part, but like he's brought his documentary style to it anyways. Like he's definitely brought that to it, and the one reason why I really want to work with Bart is because he, especially with documentary filmmakers, like they can get the truth out of you. You know, they know what the truth looks like. They know what real behaviours look like. So when he gives you the thumbs up, that take was good. Like you're happy.
Well, I can't wait to see it, and continued success to you, and enjoy the red carpet tonight.
Yeah, nice
Thanks,
one.
Barry.
Thanks, love.